What's up, Angry Mix?
Okay. Twitter. Okay, what's up, guys? Wait just a second. I don't know what that. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm not sure if that's Dr. Evil. It's like a Twitch donation, but we're on YouTube, right? Yeah, we're on YouTube. Okay. Give me a second to pull up
Welcome.
my chat. Yes. Ba.
It's already the end of the month. Time's going by super fast, man.
I know. It's been crazy.
Halo TV
fast.
sucks. Have you watched Picard? That sucks. X-Men, what's
Have
up,
you
X-Men?
seen Picard? Because there's a worse show than Halo. Faux show. There's a worse show than Halo.
Dude.
Okay, shared with me. Patreon. Question. Okay. Test. Okay, you hear us good? Good.
Everything should be great.
April 22.
Some YouTube donations came in already.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so
Let
much.
me,
Pull those up.
Let me pull those up. Hey, Roboto Studios, thank you very much for the $10 donation. Kind of serious, but with everything regarding Heard, Amber Heard, do you think you'll be able to review Aquaman 2 and be able to separate that with her performance? Or is it too closely linked? Oh, hold on. Let me go full screen here. Hey, welcome. Yeah, Aquaman 2 coming up. Amber Heard. Performance? What performance?
Yeah.
Did you see her in the last one? You think she's going to change as an actress incredibly? I've heard they reduced her screen time to like 5 minutes total.
Yeah,
So
petition signatures got to like 2 million.
oh, I heard
already.
that as well. Yeah, I yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I can separate it. So, but we'll obviously address it in our review when we talk about it. When does that movie come out? I think it's this year at the end,
Yeah.
December. Luis Javier Rubio, what's up, man? Thank you for the $10 donation. Listen, guys, justice. The answer is always justice. It is
correct.
justice. Brian Reyes, thank you for becoming an Angry Army commander here on YouTube, getting that little badge
Next year?
for all of our comment
Aquaman
sections in our
Lost
videos.
Kingdom, March 17th.
Oh, it's next year.
2023.
Okay, all right. Hi, Joe. It's your fellow Puerto Rican from Florida. Huge fan of your videos. I hope that CBS doesn't try to do anything again. So far, so good. I think this new overlay that I have made out is working, and I gotta say myself, where is it? I had it up here somewhere. I gotta say it's pretty hot. It's pretty cool. So it obscures parts of the screen, puts some watermarks. I've always hated watermarks my entire fucking life. But watermarks used against a corporation abusing copyright, yes. That's the time where I'll use a watermark. That seems to have confused the bot and the manual reviewer, the guy who has been stalking our channel on CBS, is a live human being that's been doing it, has not claimed the latest episode, nor has he done the Star Trek. I highly recommend y'all go out and see the Star Trek one. You don't realize how bad the CGI is until you watch my episode, and like I show a clip of her running over that open field with a knife. Like they're literally untextured.
I know.
The two fucking ladies running, 7 of 9 and Rafi.
Y'all need to watch that. History was made.
It's
Our first unique
Our
number.
first 0 rating ever was Star Trek. And people in the comment section have been like, well, why isn't it not Ride to Hell or Sonic Free Riders or something like, like Ride to Hell, right? Well, it's like Ride to Hell had no expectation to be good. It's like Star Trek is fucking legendary. And so when you're failing on literally every front with a legendary franchise, and you faceplant, that faceplant's
One more
a lot
episode.
harder, yeah. So F. Powell, thank you for the $5 donation. Will you be re-uploading the news episode that was taken down by CBS? Is it still not up? I will double check. All Might game. You know what? Thank you for reminding me for that, F. Powell. If I don't get it up by then, I'll put it up on Wednesday, or not Wednesday, Monday. So Alex, remind me when we're filming our 2 news episodes, I'll do a short little vlog intro to the one that got taken down by CBS, and I'll say, hey, we're just putting this up. Don't care if it gets 100 views or 1,000. We just want to make sure that all of our news episodes are up on the channel because we put effort into that. All Might Gaming, thank you very much. What does he say? Give me 1 second.
Do you think Quantum TV will lose against Act-Man?
Lose? Are they fighting in a boxing match? Holy shit.
No, the copyright claim.
I think.
Fights.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, Act-Man will not lose. That shit is all fair use. Quantum TV, yeah, that guy is, he actually came after me. That's what I'm looking for. So I found Quantum TV taking swipes at Angry Joe.
What'd he say?
He said,
Let me guess, Twitter?
Yeah, no, he doesn't use, or I don't know what it is. It's like, you want to talk TVs, get on my level. Till then, know your place, and you talk about video games. So at least he knows it. My place is video games. He's not saying that my reviews are shitty, so because he knows he can't go there. But what I did is when he was having his fight with Axeman, like before any of the drama popped up, it was just like, Ackman was mentioning these claims he was getting, and I was like, what? Let me see. And so, you got this. He showed the pictures on his Twitter, and I'm like, oh, my God, I know that guy. And so I tweeted out, I'm like, dude, that guy is a complete joke. He's been known to scam people into buying his shitty TV settings. The dude even tried to talk shit about the nicest professional TV dude on YouTube, who's Vincent. If you don't know, it's HD TV Test. And I was like, this guy, it just proves this guy's a failing, narcissistic, jealous asshole. And then the drama blew up. So, and then you pretty much, if you've seen Ackman's video, if you haven't, go watch it. This guy is literally suffering from narcissistic disorder. But yeah, he took a swipe at us. He said, "You clearly never seen my settings, Joe, and I wasn't aware I recommended bad TV settings," because he was selling settings like on Reddit or some bullshit where you had to pay him a ridiculous amount of money for his specific settings when, other people give that shit away for free. He's like, pretty sure every TV setting I've ever signed off actually deserved it. You guys want to talk TVs? Get on my level. Till then, know your place and talk about video games.
TV settings.
That's fucking amazing. Anyways, thank you for that. Winston, thank you for becoming a member. You're Winston joining on YouTube. Aurora Borealis, thank you for the $5 donation. What are your impressions on Overwatch 2? I haven't played it. I don't think we've been offered to play it either. Blizzard.
Because every time we talk
Blizzard
about them on the
Activision.
news.
Yeah, a bunch of people we know have been getting codes, behind the scenes and playing it, but no. Me? No. Roboto Studios, have you told the story of Mittens? How did you get her or him? Would you get another cat? They're like potato chips, and I can't have just one. The story of Mittens is my girlfriend's cat. Mittens right here. It's a boy. That Mitten.
It's got a mustache.
And Mitten got a mustache right there. Mitten. And I do have another cat. I got two. It's my girlfriend's cat as well, Azzy. The only time you can see Azzy is if I stream at 3 in the morning and, Melissa's asleep and Azzy's hungry and she comes in here meowing and then she'll immediately dart out. So that's only for the exclusive Angry Joe Show faction that watch every fucking thing that I have ever done. So few people have seen the second cat because it's too skittish. It won't come upstairs. Alcon, thank you for the donation. Joe, will you guys be reviewing the new Evil Dead game coming out in 2 weeks?
Checking it out.
Yeah, we will definitely check it out. In fact, I even got a board game, the Evil Dead 2 board game from Jasco Games. One that I think they rescued it on Kickstarter, or they had a Kickstarter going. So I got that board game downstairs. So we'll, on one of our table times on Wednesday, we'll be doing the board game, and then the game comes out, I think, the very next day. So then we'll play the video game. Parker Brown, hey guys, thank you for hard work. I watch your reviews daily. I'm very excited for you guys to play Dead Space. Isaac Clarke is one of my all-time favorite characters. I think you'll really love his story. Well, that's good because I never went through Dead Space. I caught on at the tail end when they weren't very good. I think it was like Dead Space 4 or something like that. You played 1 and 2? You liked it?
Mm-hmm.
1's great. 2's really good. 3 is...
No, they're good.
3's for dumb people. No, it's fine. It's just like they stopped doing horror games. They're like, no, horror's too scary.
I like they did on Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, they started making him for like your grandma.
No, it's all action horror now. It's like, no, take it back.
SB, thank you for the donation. J88, thank you for the donation. Not sure if you saw my message. Yeah, this YouTube, it's not as easy as it on Twitch. A lot of the donations and things get kind of lost and missing, so I apologize. He said he's taught his aunt that 4X means explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. She thought 4X was porn.
It's triple X.
That's support 4X games. She's like, what are you doing? Why are you watching a thumbnail that says support 4X? Huh? I'm sorry if I get any of you in trouble.
It's extreme.
And Joe's over here talking about, oh, you get rid of that 3X. You got to get with that 4X. All Might Gaming, Joe, read my message. Let's go. Malik Gurley Mittens is a bit comfortable there, Joe. Yep. Watch out for Alex. Yeah, Alex has the biggest, most comfortable lap. I mean, he's double the size of me and Joe. And Mittens goes where he's most comfortable. Rhinus, what is your typical process for reviewing the games? Well, obviously, we have policy here. We review from start to finish. We play it from start to finish. These guys are either playing it with me here, or they'll go home and play it privately on their own systems. I think we pretty much finished every single game we reviewed. There's been a couple, I think, like No Man's Sky. I never fucking finished No Man's Sky. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm finished. When it first came out, right? Because the objective was go to the center of the galaxy. I was like, fuck no. And I think like Sea of Thieves, we're like, nah, fuck this. This is awful. But we get enough the gist of it to do a review. But most of the time, that's why it takes us so long, because we play the games from start to finish. So that's the review process. And then, so after we do that, let me turn this down a little bit. I'm not sure if that's getting a little loud. So then I go through. I have to record all the footage, and then I sort all the footage. And then I write the review. These guys help me with the review, writing the review. A lot of the parodies are coming from Alex and Joe. You know, over the years, my creativity with the parodies has kind of declined. I was doing all the parodies from the start, but we still come up with funny ideas. We'll brainstorm. So as we're filming something, sometimes, you know, Joe will have an idea, or I'll have an idea, or Alex will have an idea. And so it's very free-flowing while we're recording the review. And then after we get that recorded and I have all the footage, then I go and I sort the footage and I take the clips depending on what we're talking about, because we like to show whatever, like if it used to be where I would say something about a game and in the comments I'd read, that doesn't happen, that's fucking stupid, you're lying and you're an idiot, you don't know how to review games. This is like, you know, 10 years ago, right? And I'm like, motherfucker, it did happen. And then so in the next review, I'd make sure to show the fucking clip of it happening so that nobody can say it didn't fucking happen. So that, I guess that's kind of where showing clips of what we're talking about came from. But it's just a time-consuming process. So that's basically the process there. Let me get to some of our Q&A Patreon questions, because this is why we have a Q&A every month. Our mobile infantry, these are the guys that form the backbone of the Angry Army and support our show no matter what, even if we're having monetary problems on YouTube. So we have Patreons, and we have our YouTube join button, and that small amount of members support us to a minimum level so that we have at least confidence to keep doing what we're doing. We don't like to, what do you call it? Not time gate, but paywall anything here. So that's why, Q&A, we just go ahead and throw up on YouTube. So let's get to some of their questions first, and then we'll jump back into chat. So, Master Coin, what is he saying here, Joe?
Move this down. Well, actually,
Yeah, you got to click that first one. Oh, All right.
X-Man, welcome. I see you in chat. More of a comment than a question. The one to blame for the new Star Trek is Alex Kurtzman. CBS wanted a Kevin Feige type to have creative control over the new Star Trek. Well, he fucked it up. And then gave it to the guy in 2018,
Wow.
whose previous credits were Transformer
not
movies.
that long ago.
Shitty, and then that shitty Mummy movie.
I remember. Dude, that movie was so shitty. Let's hire them. Wait, what?
Worst news is they extended his contract to be in charge of a new Trek through 2026.
Yep. He was one of the J.J. Abrams
2026.
Wow.
X-Man, why would you give us such bad
Well,
news
we will
already?
outlive him, chat. We will outlive him. Maybe when we're on the old folks' home, Star Trek can be good again. We'll be like, oh, remember that one time that fucking fucker Kurtzman was in charge of everything? So, yeah, we'll just have to see at the end of 2026 whether they get him on out of there. Be like, all right, that's enough. I mean, it's gotten out of control. There used to be one Star Trek series going, at any given time, and then would lead in nicely into the next one. And now there's fucking 7. There's like fucking 5. There's Prodigy, Lower Decks, Discovery, Picard, Strange New Worlds. There was that Section 18 or Section 11. What's the section in the Federation has kind of like the bad guys or the covert ops? That one I think is in project development hell. They might cancel that one. And then I think there might be one more. So you're looking at 6, 7, 5 for sure. So you go from 1 to 5. Whatever. Next, what do we got?
Kaiser von
Section 31.
Rosencrantz.
Thank you, Raven Block.
Hello, Joe and AJS team.
Black, Raven Black.
Firstly, my condolences about Star Trek Picard. My question goes for Joe. Why do you think both Star Trek and Star Wars have suffered from incompetent corporate oversight, resulting in unqualified, uncoordinated writing teams? And why do you think, why do you they attack fans and audiences so fiercely instead of admitting to failure?
Money.
Yes.
Money,
that's
and not enough respect for the source material. To these corporate people, they're just buying a property, and the property could be gray. It could be the color blue. It doesn't fucking matter to them. They don't watch it. They don't bother with it. They don't understand it. That's what they pay other people to do for them. And that's the problem when you pay it, when you don't know what the fuck is going on and you let other people do something and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, like Kurtzman, then you're getting this kind of disconnect where the corporate's like, well, we don't know what's wrong. Kurtzman's what's wrong. And the guy who's fucking it up is the one telling you why people are angry with it. Oh, well, that's just, I don't know, that's just conservatives and people that voted for Trump. That's why people don't like Star Trek anymore.
No,
regardless of the fact that I hate Trump, I'm a progressive and I fucking love Star Trek and I think it's fucking garbage. So they'll people blame shit on stuff that has nothing to do with it. It's just really poor writing.
It's all J.J. Abrams' fault. And I don't mean that
J.J. Abrams, what?
J.J. Abrams was in charge of new Star Wars, and Alex Kurtzman came from J.J. Abrams. So I think that he is the scourge of writing in the Star series.
I disagree with that. I'm going to take a different stance. I think J.J. Abrams' Star Trek isn't as good as original Star Trek, but it's not fucking Kurtzman disaster garbage. And so I'm blaming
brought Kurtzman to Star Trek. He's the one who...
I don't care.
He's the one who said, you should put this guy in charge.
But it's up to Kurtzman to put good shit together. Now, if he farts out something garbage because he's an idiot, then he can correct via fan feedback. Well, now we're in season 5 of Discovery and season 3 of Picard, and he's not made any changes, and he's like, fuck you guys. Then it's Kurtzman's fault. You can't blame somebody who didn't even fucking create the Trek that I have a fucking problem with by association.
I mean, you put him in charge.
If you put blame by association, then you're fucking at fault, and I'm fucking at fault for any number of fucking things.
He told them to put him in charge.
He could tell CBS to put somebody in charge, but
they could see
it's CBS that makes the ultimate decision.
Yeah.
Anyways, but no, I mean, that's a totally valid point of view. I mean, Alex is right. Had J.J. Abrams never been hired, then his team wouldn't have got their hands in it. But I don't know. I feel like blaming Kurtzman more than I feel like blaming J.J.
Well, it doesn't matter. You got extension.
Yeah,
Ninja Lancer, hey guys, thanks for all the great content as always. What would be your dream Star Wars game?
Well, I hope it's coming.
Knights of the Old Republic remake?
Yes. Okay, you took it out. Thank you, Joe.
It's like, hopefully.
You did it. Now I'll choose a different one because, Joe, I want an action-geared RPG, like fucking hardcore Elder Scrolls type of fucking Star Wars stuff. That would be fucking sweet to me. And I was hoping that maybe the Knights of the Old Republic can take care of that. Obviously, the camera in the third person. But maybe the Underworld project, the new Amy, what's her name?
Henning?
Amy. Henning? Yeah. Maybe her project, or I can't even let that out of my mouth. Or the Ubisoft project. Can't let that out of my mouth. Even though it is an open world Star Wars game, do we really trust Ubisoft to make a good open world?
They have a 20-year plan.
I was about to say Star Wars game, but no.
It's a live
good
service.
Open world game.
Live service.
Right. So we'll see. Man's is getting love. Yeah. What's your dream Star Wars game, Joe? The one that was canceled?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just said that Knights of the Old Republic remake. I love playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
And Devin had a lot of fun with it.
Did you know there was a Darth Maul game that got canceled?
I think you told me about that,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I believe.
What about you, Alex?
That would be nice.
I want Elden Ring, but you play as a Sith Padawan during the New Republic era.
And you're fighting fucking
People on the you end up fighting your way
crazy
up to the
creatures.
council.
Excellent. Next.
Fleet Admiral Edwards. Nothing to ask this month. Just keep up the great work.
Oh,
We
excellent.
all appreciate the hard work through this crunch.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Fleet Admiral. Appreciate that. Martin
I'll
Meeks.
try to win more battles for you. No promises.
Martin Meeks, hey guys, I just wanted to say today, thanks for all the reviews. I don't care if they were late or whatever. I'm just glad we're getting reviews, and I've been really enjoying having Alex and OJ's opinions on them as well. Yeah, we've been doing some more of the angry review discussion formats. I don't always agree with you guys or on your scores, but I do always enjoy the content and keep up the good work. And I can't even think of anything meaningful to ask, so I just thought to put these instead.
Well, thank you.
No problem. Yeah, thank you for saying so. You know, we don't mind if you disagree with us. In fact, it's kind of interesting when people do, if they leave a good reason why, or they justify
Exactly.
their thing. There's just like, oh, you're an idiot, and you know you don't know anything, and it's like, okay. It's like, well, I don't get it.
It's like, well, yeah, just explain. It's like, okay, that's a good
so,
point.
So yeah, explain
Yeah.
why you like it. Explain why you think.
There's
Or
nothing
explain.
wrong with a good conversation.
Yeah, explain why you like the last episode of Star Trek Picard, and if you thought that the moment that 7 of 9 and Rafi run out in an open field under a hail of gunfire from 50 Borg mercenaries firing machine
And
guns
they
at
turned her
them,
down
and
for
she
being
has a
captain.
fucking ice pick, and she kills all 50 of them and makes it to the ship.
Train mercenaries. Train
Please tell me
mercenaries.
how you can justify that or why you would like it.
I don't get it.
Instead of just being like, well, I like the episode.
It's like, why?
Well, see, but when you do that, that's when, like, yes, I know you do. Because you would like anything. Like, well, I liked it. Why? All right, anyways.
Mark Rogers. Hey, Joe. With all the installing and updating bullshit, you have to go through before being able to play. When would you say where the golden age of gaming was? Say like late 90s? 64? 64 was amazing.
I really like that. You know,
Super.
the Xbox and Halo, and then when we were getting the Xbox 360 was also really, really good. PlayStation 3 wasn't quite as good. PlayStation 2, yeah. So I'd say around that time frame where it lasted for quite a while.
I would say Super Nintendo and 64.
Maybe
Those are
it's
great.
because it's nostalgic for us now that we look upon it like a golden
No,
age,
man.
and maybe we're in a golden age right now, and
No
then a
way.
few years
I'm
later
like,
we would
here's
be
my
like, wow,
money.
you're right.
Here's a
no-
game.
Yeah, you're right.
Done deal.
Done
It's
deal.
Like, here's my money.
And it's fucking
broken.
finished. It's fucking finished and done up front. I'm just talking about in terms of like the engrossing stories,
Yeah,
the
there's-
graphics,
yeah,
how
there's-
long, the technology. I mean, there's been so many advancements within gaming. You got to give at
It
least
has.
credit to that. But I agree with you, Joe. Like, just here's my money.
Still waiting
Give me
for
the
the
game.
patches for Battlefield 2040.
But don't forget, Joe, there were a lot of bad games released during that Blockbuster era, and we needed Blockbuster so that you'd rent the game and you realize
Which
that it's
was great.
literally unplayable. Like you're
There's
like,
some
well,
hard ass games like you can't even
Yeah.
finish this.
you spend your allowance, like, well, fuck, I have this game for a week. I might as well, even though it's like a shit game, I'm going to get my fucking rental worth out of it from Hollywood Video and Blockbuster. So, and so why they wouldn't release a game and then put patches out later, there would be no patches. That was the game that
was
you're going to
it.
get. It was broken.
Well, this game's shit. At least you knew it was shit.
At least you knew it was shit. But you see the double-edged sword there, because it's like, well,
You didn't
maybe
have
they
to-
could have patched the game. But there's a few games you ain't patching, like Superman 64. You ain't patching that shit.
No, but you have great memories of it that would
For
last
sure.
a lifetime.
It would last a lifetime. Yeah, being disappointed and being near tears
Super
and how shitty
disappointed.
uh,
Oh man,
Superman's game
that's
is.
an A Rivera. Hey guys, what would be the best Soul games to play for newbies?
Oh, it's definitely Elden Ring. Definitely.
Elden
It's the most
Ring.
approachable one. It's the one that you can kind of go off and farm.
Bloodborne's
and
pretty good. I haven't
not
played
for
the other ones.
not
though.
for newbies. I mean, it's a masterpiece, but I mean, it does the one for newbies. If you want to get in there and kind of ease your way in, it's got to be Elden Ring.
Yes, there are several mechanics. Now, it's still going to be, here's what I say. It's still going to be esoteric and kind of not clear. Here's what I suggest. Just follow a walkthrough video on YouTube. There's a lot of channels that'll teach you how to play Elden Ring. And once you have your hand held for a little while, 1 or 2 videos, then stop
then you're
watching
off.
them and you're off. And it'll be great. It'll be awesome.
SDJ. Hey guys, what inspires you just to get up and do stuff instead of lounging on the couch and do nothing? What pushes you
Well, we don't
Gives
have
you
time to lounge on the
drive
couch. That's
to
basically.
create content?
Uh,
Discipline.
well, we've picked a really good, but also a really busy genre where we literally cover video games, movies, and streaming. Right now, we're having a huge streaming boom. I guess you can call it the golden age of streaming, whereas we're getting movie-level, television shows broken down in like fucking 10 hours. So as you can imagine, we don't really have time to lounge on a couch unless we're also plugged into watching one of the recent shows that we're reviewing, or we're sitting with a controller and playing one of the recent games that came out, because it's so hard to keep up with it already, because people are like, where's your review of this, where's your review of this, even though
Did you even finish the game yet?
even though we're 3 people, right, and we don't get early review copies, and we're not a 300-person IGN company, multi-million-dollar company. And we also have the limitation of let's kind of play it together, because that's when we can record all those genuine moments that happen at the same time. And so it takes us a little longer, but luckily you guys allow that, and you guys will still watch a video even if it comes out 3 weeks, 2 weeks late. Recently, it's been a month late. And I remember that being a crazy thing for me when I was younger, and I started the show. My longest one was Oblivion. No, No, Skyrim. I was like, I even made a video. I said, don't fucking rush me. I'm going to take all my time with Skyrim. Because this is one where I'm not doing like a review. I'm going to fucking play it. And then I'll do a review afterwards. And it took me like a month and a week. And then Witcher 3, I was so intimidated because, you know, we had gone to CD Projekt Red multiple times. People really enjoyed our previous review. And I took my time with that, and I remember thinking, wow, it's a month late. Nobody's going to watch it. And people still watched the hell out of that one. So I'm just very grateful to you guys that you guys still watch it. Now, some games don't do quite so well. Like, you know, like let's say Wonderlands. When Wonderlands reviews were coming out, you know, nobody was even watching them when they came out at the day. It's weird. Like, I watch the number of views, you know, certain games will get. As I'm still working on mine. I think Wonderland's the highest I saw was like 600,000 on YouTube. I was like, oh, wow, that's not very money. And then we took a month to do it. We got like 300,000, 400,000, something like that.
King of commentators. Yes, you can. You're hired.
What?
He's hired as our timestamp guy.
Oh, yes, timestamps are very... I don't have time to do that. That's why people... Why aren't you putting timestamps? Like, I'm working on the next fucking video. You do the timestamp. Goddamn.
Go down one.
Yeah.
Ethan, hey guys, I know you've been busy. Just want to know if you guys played Triangle Strategy. It's a game similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, and want to know your thoughts on it if you have played it.
Well, if it's just a bunch of triangles and shapes, that sounds terrible. But if it's like that's the name of the franchise and it's similar to creative-looking characters like you would find in Final Fantasy Tactics, then yeah, I would want to play it. I love the strategy games like that. In fact, we just played one, Knight's Tale. King Arthur Knight's Tale from Neocore Games. You know, check that one out. It's like XCOM, but with RPG mechanics and multiple paths, whether you want to be a tyrant or a Christian or an old faith person.
I worship Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Lord Cool Sith, during the news video about Saints Row trailer ad popped up, it looked like Fortnite GTA Online, baby.
Yeah.
What
do you think the story will be about? Probably the worst part of
the
it.
Saints living their truths and
that'll
going on
probably-
a journey
It
of
has that feeling.
self-reflection.
It has that feeling, doesn't it?
Self-reflection.
It does have that feeling. God damn it.
Takes a peyote, go in the desert.
Yeah.
But
Find your
I hope
ways.
they still, even though we did a recent news story about how they're kind of toning it down or they've toned it down, I'm still hoping maybe all that stuff is taken out of context and kind of blown up in a particular way, and they're going to be smart about it and still do the soul of Saints Row, which is over the fucking top everything. It's not going to ever be as good as fucking GTA because it's got half the budget, half the team. But what made it so unique is that everything goes, right? Stuff that you would not find outside of a mod in Grand Theft Auto. But if they get rid of that and turn it into generic Fortnite, you know, fucking backpack kid dance bullshit, then
That's what it looked like in the trailer too.
I agree.
They had, like,
That's
little bright
why
colors, pinatas.
Yep. It was
So
really
that's
poorly
just like,
received.
I don't know. Everybody on the YouTube comments really liked it. They're like, oh, this looks cool.
But since then,
Again,
when they've shown gameplay trailers,
games.
people have calmed down a little bit. They're like, oh, okay, well, that looks good. Have you seen the gameplay trailers for it? People in chat, go watch one. All right.
What is it, Zach Saltier? Hey, AJS crew. Just what are your scariest experience in gaming? At
Well, you
various
have to go
ones.
back. We always bring up
Fear,
yeah.
and then Dread
I
Halls.
wouldn't even want to play. I didn't even want to play it alone.
Dread Halls in VR. It's scary. Terrible graphics, but the
Yeah.
atmosphere. It's
Yeah.
creepy.
I like horror games in VR when they're
Yeah.
done well, but there's a lot of crap of them. Too. Bugs in the Resident Evil, like on your face in VR. That's good. I don't like bugs. I don't want that.
That's kind of hard. I never get
Some of these are
scared.
disappearing now.
Fuck.
Fucking
I never
YouTube
get
shit,
scared, so
awful.
We're falling behind on the donations in chat. Just know that if you're donating,
Yeah.
we're trying our best to get to all of them. Often,
Go
you know,
up.
we
It's
won't.
close.
You
Yeah, that
got
one.
it close?
No,
You got it?
because I know you
Where?
did that one go up. a little bit up, further up.
Rennis?
Because I know you did that one.
No.
Angry Joe read my message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Mittens, we did that one. Okay.
Typical process reviewing games we did, yeah.
Okay, so Zane Q, I have a question for Alex, Joe, and AJ. Thank you for the $5 donation. Which game did each of you enjoy the most, and which do you hate the most? Oh, well, you can't ask a question like that. That'll take me 30 minutes to fucking think of and then answer. We got to start writing this shit
I don't do
down.
favorites. That sounds like a favorites question.
Okay,
see,
well,
that now I
recently,
understand
Elden
why
Ring,
Alex
we
does
had a lot
that.
of fun with Elden Ring. And at the
Game
end,
did you
like
enjoy the
Dark
most?
and what is it? Dark Alliance.
Dark
Red
Alliance
Dead
is
Redemption.
terrible.
I'm gonna
It's
pick
fucking
I'm gonna pick a random one that I really fucking like. Red Dead Redemption, and then a random one that I really hated the most.
Crossroads.
No, we were laughing that whole time. We were laughing the whole time.
We were laughing at the game, not with
Yes,
the game, though.
the ones that were misery made me feel physically sick is Sonic Free Riders or Mind
Dark
Jack.
Alliance?
People forget about the Mind Jack.
Yeah, D&D
Santiago Cortez, $10 donation.
You shut
Quan
up!
spinoff announced.
You shut up.
Just kidding. Love the channel. Keep up. Fuck you. Dude Live Field Gaming. Thank you very much. He retracted his message though. Tanner, what's up? Did y'all get to watch Attack on Titan? No, negative. We was just super busy. Thank you. See, Coltrane just said, "Hey man,
Coltrane.
boom." It is. Thank you.
Love me some Coltrane.
Astral 100. Thank you for the donation.
I like Soul
$20 British pounds. Captain Woolley, hey, because of the terrible writing in Season 2 of Picard, has your expectations lowered for Star Trek
Yes.
Strange New Worlds? Unfortunately, yeah, I can't deny. I mean, Alex is right. That Kurtzman's still involved with that one. Whether there's different writers in the room, that's going to be my only hope, that these new writers have a better resume than some of the current writers on
Resume,
Picard.
what's that?
Yeah, I know, right? Zian. $5 donation. Don't worry, your Picard reviews won't get flagged because even the CBS a-hole that's trolling you hates the show himself. I'm hate watching it with you. I love your show. Thank you. I hope y'all all hate watch our reviews to get the breakdown. Even if you don't watch Picard, watch our Star Trek reviews because it's getting bad for Star Trek. Matt, thank you for becoming a member. Moment of silence for the Star Trek franchise. Yep. All Might Gaming. What is your favorite game? I ask all three. Alex is shaking his head no. Joe.
Favorite? Man, depends. Different genres.
How dare you criticize me for not having favorites and then
Well, I'm
you
just
not
saying,
having one off the
depends.
top
Is
of
it like
your
a
head?
horror or RPG?
No, they said
element?
favorite.
Okay,
Skyrim.
Hor, what's your okay, there you go. Augusto. Hey, Joe, I've been a fan since
Oblivion.
2012. Caught all of your downs and lows. Keep up the great work. Question, looking for a new chair for work and gaming. You guys recommend the ones that you use? Yeah, so initially I went with DX Racer, but there is a good enough chair that is just like DX Racer. What's it? GT Racing.
Racer.
They're cheaper. They feel good. This is the one I sit on every day, so I can tell you it's solid. The GT racing chairs are cheaper. I can't tell you everyday use because we use them in the board game room because I needed something cheaper. I want to buy super expensive chairs everywhere in the front.
Someone
house.
said
My
Joel.
Secret Lab, big boy.
Secret
Titan.
Lab is even more
They're
expensive.
crazy
than
expensive, but if you're a
DX
large
Racer.
gentleman, the Titan XL is it's good for your back.
XL.
George Gonzalez, sub dudes, would you ever put an official AJS convention, Anger Con? If so, what would you want to have happen
George
there?
work.
No, we
I'll
would
just go
go
to
to
TwitchCon.
one of the other cons so that we can hang out not only with everybody, but have a bunch of activities to do together. What we, buddies of ours, Spill, Double Toasted, it used to be called Spill. They would do like little things where they'd watch movies together with different, in a big theater. That could be something that happens at an after party for one of the Twitch cons or whatever con we go to. But an Angry Joe specific convention, I think we could just hang out wherever other things are happening too. J88, thank you for becoming a new member here on YouTube. Playboy Legion, love your videos. AJ and OJ, funny stuff. I love you there three so much. This is from Joseph. You guys make my day. Well, thank you, Joseph. Ribato Studios again. Love that more people are hyped for Sonic than for Avatar. I agree, right? Fucking, I
Avatar,
can't believe
it's been too
Avatar's still
long.
coming out. I think it's coming
been too
out in
long.
this year. It doesn't even feel like it,
Oh,
right?
shit, is it?
It is. It's
Oh.
December of this year,
didn't know.
and it's like there's no hype yet. Well, there's no trailer, but whatever. Dylan Rhodes, thank you for the $20 donation. Hey, Joe, longtime fan, watched since I'm like 12. I'm 23 now. The question is, what's most difficult about moving with the times and evolving your content? Not like for copyright stuff, but creatively speaking. Well, I've said it before. Like I think maybe, year 9, 10, I was almost burnt out. And without adding, obviously Joe was with me, but adding Alex reinvigorated the show. And, he puts in his creative input. So, when you've been doing the same thing over and over for a decade, you get a little creatively in a rut. And so when you inject, new blood in there. And then also, what also helps is when bullshit like this happens, like Star Trek, or really bad games, or really good games. Those things
Rotten
kind
Tomato
of
gives it a 90%. The
What?
average viewer is like 43%.
I don't understand it. IMDb has Picard
At
season
7
2
something.
pretty
IMDb
high.
is not
I
a
saw
real
that.
real platform. You know what's not a real platform?
I don't know who watches
Zack
these Star Trek shows.
Zack Snyder's Justice
do, I
League
guess.
is rated higher than The Princess Bride on IMDb. That's how you know you should never listen to anything on IMDb.
Bullshit.
Amen. Michael Ornales, thank you for the $2 donation. Zero joined the Angry Army here on YouTube. Jackman first. Am I stupid for being optimistic about Halo?
No, last 2 episodes haven't been too
I will
bad.
give you.
so-
I will give you. You're not stupid for being optimistic about Halo season 2.
Inconceivable.
But if you're optimistic about the rest of season 1, where this shit has already been filmed with one particular vision and one mode, yes, because Quan's coming. They don't put Quan and then she disappears.
No
in
one
the
puts
minute.
Quan in the corner.
Nobody puts
I
Quan.
hope they did.
Simon, thank you for the donation. Have you guys checked out the free demo for Warhammer 40K Shoot? No, there's a free demo? Oh, man, thank you for letting me know that. I've been waiting for that game for so long. It feels like it's taken forever to come out. So, yeah, I might even do a video on that. Thank you. Smug Slacker, thank you. Watching from the Philippines.
Hey.
All right, the Angry Joe Show Global. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Christian Slander, the Orville is my new Trek. People always, a lot in the comments, and I missed Orville Season 2. So I'm going to go watch Orville Season 2. I loved Orville Season 1. I was afraid that it wasn't going to get renewed, and my dumbass over here didn't watch Season 2 to contribute to its continued renewal. So I'll go watch Season 2, and I guess they're doing a Season 3. So I hope it does well, because that is sort of the classic Trek where, it's like episodic and they go into the different cultures and they see kind of the way humanity was in other cultures and then kind of fix the problems and figure things out. Kansas Cowboy, thank you for becoming a member. So happy I finally caught you guys live. Keep up the amazing content. There's no one like you guys, and you're all amazing. Thank you, for supporting it us at a commander level. Captain Woolley, thank you for joining the Angry Army here, along with Rise Wilson, also in the Angry Army. Kevin Hutchins, thank you for the $2 donation. Leland Wilf, thank you for becoming a recruit. Blade, are you guys going to do COD Modern Warfare 2 this year? Yeah, that's a big one.
Hell yeah.
Kevin, there should be a second season of Halo. There is already. It's already been renewed. Armando, hey guys, did you watch Castlevania Season 4? Yes, 10 out of 10. I think I might have put out a vlog review. Go look on my channel for Castlevania. I did put one because I watched it with my girlfriend. It was like easy to get her into. If you want to get your girl into like an anime and they don't like anime, they don't want to watch anime, trick them with Castlevania and it'll go well. Carnifex, Smoke Signal, thank y'all for joining. Omega, thoughts on Twitch 7030.
Talk about that on Monday.
News.
Mark Ashamed, waiting for an update to Angels Fall first within a few weeks. Heard the Spiffing Brit was planning with the devs to schedule a stream. Okay, yeah, well we'll have to tune in. Thank you for letting us know. Jonas R, did you win a design weapon for Army of Two? Yep, I sure did. Best wishes from Guerrilla Games. Oh yeah, I did long time ago. In fact, I don't think I have it plugged into my computer, but I do have a hard drive with all those assets. It was called the ASKR1. Get it? ASKR1. And I had our community submit us a bunch of designs, like what, attachments and buttons and things are on it. And they did, and we submitted it, and we won. Meaning our ASKR did go in the game. So there's a model of the ASKR in the game. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was a long time ago, though. I can't pronounce this particular one. So so I'm gonna just type it in chat here. Boom.
Thank you.
Thank you to you. Do you feel most AAA games are less interactive than before? Felt that with God of War 2018, flashy cutscenes, tons of boring walking, climbing, solving, super easy puzzles. I'll agree with you that the puzzles are pretty easy, but I'm not bored by the walking or the climbing. There's usually, when the game is done as well as it was for God of War, there's talking, there's dialogue, there's an interesting story. Are they less interactive? No. Where were you in the fucking Sega CD FMV days where you would, press a single button at a time on the fucking thing and you would go down this corridor, you'd die? That was hardly even a game. This one, some of your favorite games, Joe, were on that goddamn thing. Oh, fuck this.
What's that hotel? The clicking one I was looking at the halls. Crazy guy.
Oh, yeah.
Doc, what
Dead of Night?
Dead of Night?
Snake Eyes, thank you for becoming a member. Chris, thank you for the $10 donation. Robillard. Angry Joe, will you play and stream Elden Ring? Mention it in the review. How does a fan get to run through the lands between with any of you all? I'm looking at you, Alex. Well, these guys do misadventures, so, they choose different video games to play during that. You might be able to catch that. For me, I don't have it planned. We're just working on other things right now, but when things kind of clear up, we could have a possibility of doing that. Patrick Ruff, thank you for the $10 donation. Can we settle on Borgatti? Resistance is non-binary. Yes, I'm already starting to save. I was kind of considering a new episode where I look at the comments because some people have put some amazing fucking comments on the recent episode. And then I've also been screen capping some of this. We are the Borg. Identify your pronouns and locate your safe space. Your social and political sensibilities will be added to our own. Resistance will be treated with respect, lest we trigger you. Stuff like that. And there's a bunch of them that I've got because I asked people to come up with the new Borg things. So I've got a few different Borg names. Borgatti is definitely up there. Kundra, thank you for the becoming a recruit. Anthony McCarthy, I was wondering if you guys are interested in Wolf Among Us 2. No, that was a long time ago. In fact, I had an ex-girlfriend that was playing that game, and I just never, I never played it. So, yeah, but I heard it was good, and she told me it was great. So, Bob Jett, thank you for the donation. Are we going to ignore the fact that OJ is one of the most versatile actors of our time? And will OJ attend the next Oscars?
He's going to get slapped.
Oscars.
Slap.
Keep Joe's name out your mouth. Keep my Joe's name out your mouth. Ulysses Ventura, I appreciate you guys for everything you do. How did the three of you meet?
Board games here and
Summer.
then childhood friends.
And childhood friends there. Kevin, again, thank you, Kevin. What do you think do you think there will be a season 2?
Already
We
approved.
answered that one, yeah. Our Tarka71, who misses the Resistance games? I kind of want that series to come back. They were average games to me, but done with today's technology, and if the people actually care about it, could make for a good, interesting world. Alex, do you think Joe would like Sekiro?
He played a good bit of it. We streamed it at least twice. I think he enjoyed what he had played. I mean, it's a lot less forgiving than Elden Ring.
Riley, yes, thank you for becoming a Commander Karagoth. I usually find a good process and infrastructure helps me be more productive in software development. Do you see improvements in the process to create reviews that you would like to make? So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll create, like, templates, so that I can easily go and repeat a process a few times. It's hard to that I do with movie reviews and streaming reviews. Much harder to do with an angry review because that's it depends on what's in the game and what kind of things come up. But always having good processes in place is key. So you're doing the right thing. Power You, $10 donation. Hey guys, I've been watching since the LA Noire angry review. That's a long time ago. And seeing this show grow along with me has been a real treat. I do have a question. When did Alex join? Did y'all know each other before? You know, that's a good one. We have to research. What is the first video Alex
It's gonna be
appeared
some
in?
board game.
I think it. I don't know.
But
Okay,
that's
maybe
those are
that's his
gone.
first official appearance somewhere, and that's streamed, and it's probably gone forever. But I think it was a movie review. I'm gonna have to say a movie review. I know we roped in Erica for Game of Thrones. It was me, Erica, and Alex. But Alex was on movie reviews before then.
Yeah.
And I just don't know which movie, but now I want to fucking know. Somebody go to our channel and fucking look at that. See, Dr. Evil, I would have thought it was Games of Thrones too, but I think there's a movie before it. The mythology of Angry Joe, the Angry Joe lore. I really want to know now. TJ Kaisor, thank you for the $10 donation. Hey, I know you guys have been super busy, but can I get a 10-second review on Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise? So it is dumb as shit. But the gameplay was actually pretty fun. I played it like twice now, and I was having fun with the gameplay. So I thought that could have been a great review. It could have been a great stream and review. And honestly, I still have it highlighted on my list of games. So I don't know if we'll ever get to it before crazy things start coming out. But just keep hanging out with us on our streams. Anthony, $20 donation. I love you guys. I support you here on Patreon. You guys make my day every time I watch a video. Is there a link that I have to go to for me to be able to get my name on the end credits? Well, Joe handles that. So if you support on the Patreon, you should already be on there. Did you maybe
email me?
Do you want Tektro Spec? Or Anthony? Make sure you're looking for both, either Tektro Spec or Anthony S. And to be perfectly honest, there's been a few times where I'll put out an angry review and I won't update that thing. And it's because it's 4 in the morning and the review has been like 3.5 weeks long or late, and I was like, people just want this up now, and I'll just submit it with the old one without the new credits, because I know the very next time we do a video we're gonna put it in the credits. So
yeah, I
Joe,
messaged you. I remember you, Anthony. I just messaged you. Check your inbox.
Yeah. Blake, so we got it. We got it sorted now. Is he in now?
It should be.
Yeah. Blake Brueggemann, Joe, just wondering, but are you aware of the Quantum TV drama? Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of this particular stream. Once we end it, go back and check it out, because I give my take on it. He took a swipe at us, and this was before it blew up. And the guy's just a narcissistic, jealous person. That's all we have to say about asshole, by the way, and a racist asshole who has really ignorant views. Le Classic Ham, I assume your favorite video game is Rambo.
It was fun to make.
It was super fun to make. And then getting arrested and having the police show up with a bunch of, that was when I was filming in the field with all these guns and AK-47s. So the neighborhood thought we were, I don't know, I guess a fucking militia taking over or something. Matt from AAG. Hi, Joe and Alex. I hope y'all are doing well. Keep up all the good work. Thank you, Fry Minis. Thank you for the donation. If y'all are ever in Dallas, let's play some D&D and paint some minis. Over under on Wheaton getting on screen in Picard Season 3. I think it's so funny if he gets left out. I hope he gets left out. It's going to be so bittersweet not even sweet. It's just going to be so bitter for him after all this butt licking and sideshow hosting, and they don't even acknowledge him. But considering how these writers are this fucking celebration party, annoying, obnoxious party where they're keeping actors in the show even though they have no purpose, like the Soji actress, they kill off Eleanor, and yet they still put them in the series, and they keep finding ways to bring in the classics playing ancestors. You gotta wonder why, if they're forcing all these things, they don't force Wheaton in. Teresa Stewart, hey guys, wonder if you guys have any thoughts on the new Monkey Island. I did not know there was going to be a new one. I never played the original Monkey Islands, but I heard it was very, very good. There was the motorcycle one called Full Throttle. There was the Day of the Tentacle. And I never got to play Monkey Island. I was Sierra. I was doing all the Sierras like King's Quest and SWAT. and that kind of stuff. Music is a weapon. Thank you for becoming a recruit. Kamal, $10 donations. Have you ever thought about going back and doing angry reviews on older games that you got around to? Love you guys a lot. You guys have had a pretty big fan base here in Jordan. Well, thank you worldwide again. Older games, no, because, you know, as you can see, we're so busy with the newer games. There's actually been a recent lull in video games. Don't know if you've noticed it. April, kind of not that much. I thought May had nothing either, but May is packed. There's good stuff here coming. There's Chaos Gate, a classic from decades ago. Soap from a Lady. Who dropped the soap from a lady? I dropped the soap from a lady. It's the song in the original 40,000 Warhammer game. Never mind. You'll see. I'll include it in the review. So yeah, we don't have time. Wise Wilson again, thoughts on Moon Knight being single season host, and we don't know that for sure, but I don't think it can wrap up. I'm calling it now. I don't think it's going to wrap up in a satisfying way.
It's gonna be tricky.
Munch, did you see Glenn Schofield tweeted out about Callisto Protocol pretty much being close to ready for day viewing, showing the actual trailer?
I'd like to see that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me know when that happens on Twitter. Adam, I would love to see more Jurassic Park games, maybe a horror game. Yes. So many genres can be set in that universe. Yes.
Did you try out the VR one? I know I wanted to try it.
Steve, no. Steve, thank you for the $5 donation. Margiani, did you ever play Babylon 5? I found her back in the day. Yep. Every single Babylon 5 game I've got my hands on. I even have my name in the credits of one of the Babylon 5 A Call to Arms miniatures games. I worked on the Shadow Forces in that game. Great independent game 20 years ago. Satisfied the B5 Sierra itch for me. Yeah. And then there was the Free Space, mod, Free Space 2 mod. Honestly, I know it wouldn't work, but in 5 years, I would like to do like a Kickstarter, a game in Babylon 5. Maybe on Kickstarter, if I can get the cost low enough to like $100,000 or something, but then the licensing costs. But do you think maybe they'd give me a deal on the licensing cost since it's a fucking 30-year-old show? I don't know. But I would totally do a little board game or a miniatures game with Babylon 5.
I'd try Stray, yeah.
Steve, just hello to my favorite three amigos in the Angry Joe Army. Thanks for all the content.
Buddy.
Thank you for the $10 donation. Armando again. Here's another one. So OJ finally sees Clone Wars.
I saw the first episode, Ambushed.
Really?
Yes. Only
Okay.
one now.
Well, they let me tell you
saw
this,
one.
Joe. They're not that good until like you have to keep going. I think it was a slow start for me at least. Donald
Started
Duncan, thank you for the recruit. Atarka again. Y'all see the new Jurassic Park trailer too? It has me excited for the movie. I'm the only one
I'm
here
not
that's excited for it. I'm the only one here that
I still think it's one of the dumbest premises
And
possible in a modern movie.
I love Jurassic Park.
I like the dumbness. Hopefully it'll be
I
a
got the
popcorn.
Lego set too. It just came out.
Did you get a Lego set?
I did. The
And
breakout
do
scene.
you build a Tyrannosaurus or does it come pre-built?
No, you build it.
Okay, good. Jonas, did you ever play Disco Elysium? Currently playing it. It is pretty mind-blowing. Did you play it?
Yeah, it's a great indie game.
Okay. Director Surge, $20. Love the show. Keep up the great content. We will. Rise Wilson again. Need your thought on Moon Knight's being a single season and ideas on Ubisoft new IP. I don't have any thoughts on the new IP because I don't know which IP you're talking about. And I think it's okay, but disappointing if Moon Knight ends up being a single season. Hood Podcast. Hey, when can we expect a CBS versus AJ board game? Nice. Shout out to you. Power You, thank you for also becoming an Angry Army Commander. He went all in there. Edwin Carlington, thank you for the donation. Get good. If I visit Texas, can I meet y'all? At least OJ? What? That is that an
Get
insult
good.
to OJ? At least OJ? Or
Least.
preferably OJ is what you should have typed. Power You, thank you for the donation in addition. Why you retract your message, man? Sprite, Zero Sugar. I loved Other Joe and Monster Hunter. Also, when is your G Fuel favor coming out?
Thank you.
Look to the future, my friend. Pie Guy 300. Would you be able to give your opinion on G Fuel doing NFTs? I do not understand contracts. If not, I understand contracts are contracts. Can I give my opinion on them? I fucking hate NFTs. I don't want.
What happened?
We're being DDoS.
Oh.
What?
Stream died?
The
Yeah.
stream died? Is the stream
Are
died?
we
You back?
I
What
think
happened?
YouTube taking a
think-
poop?
Oh no.
Internet taking poop?
I think we're getting DDoSed. It's been a long time since I've been DDoSed. fuck? How did I do that thing? Can y'all see us? Can y'all hear us?
Boo.
Can you hear us? Hello.
It is CBS.
How did it get? It's a DDoS. Because we're getting a little bit. How did we get DDoSed? That's been so long. I'm honored.
That's bullshit.
Why isn't it? Where is the instructions that I used to use all the time?
For what are you trying to do? Refresh your IP?
No, I'm just trying to ping the Google servers.
Oh, type CMD in the bottom line.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a CMD. And then you just go ping space www.google.com.
Yeah, but there's one that'll keep it going. So that says that there's no issues.
Oh, we were back for a second.
Test.
So we're back now. No, we're not.
Testing. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're getting DDoS maybe. But how would anybody get our
We good?
IP?
No, it's still
Still cutting out.
it's still red.
It's not me. I didn't touch shit.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to go. Hey, you guys can see us.
On and off.
Okay, well, we gotta go because the internet's taking a dump. Sorry about this. We were planning on ending at 6 anyway. We missed these 4 questions and some donations, but hopefully we will get we'll get to you guys in the future.
We can save these ones.
Save these.
Yeah.
We'll save these questions and add these questions to our next one. I think it's starting to clear up just a little bit. Audio's good. Is the audio good? The audio's good. I'm gonna get the rest of these questions. Can't stop the signal. God damn it. Can you hear us? Oh no, you're buffering too. Okay. Guys, you're giving Quantum TV too much credit. It's not Quantum TV.
Hey, we're back to green.
Oh, excellent.
I think we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Are we back?
Okay, so Bannon Boy, hey yo, if it's the Bannon Boy, I won't be able to make it to the stream live because of work. But as my question, what are y'all's thoughts on Phase 4 Marvel right now with all the shows coming up? What do you think?
I am not very excited about anything that's happening. I think that they should have ended it with the Thanos saga, and now it just seems like it's limping along.
Yep. Guys, there's construction going on all around my neighborhood right now, so this has nothing to do with. I don't think it's DDoS. It could be, but I don't think so. What are, in your opinions, are the streaming platforms, Netflix, Hulu, that is the best and worth the value for the money? You know, honestly, I feel like canceling my Netflix. The second I see a fucking ad on my Netflix, it's gone. Because what do we review on Netflix? We don't.
Witcher,
well, they're taking away a whole bunch of stuff, though. Yeah, but they're holding on to their dear lives with that.
I'll subscribe for Witcher, and then I'll cancel it after if I see a fucking ad. So the best one,
Disney's pretty good.
Amazon. Disney Plus.
Amazon, I watch all my
HBO's
shitty
decent,
movies, man.
Does Amazon really count? Because like I always have that because I got Amazon Prime, right? So I need my Amazon Prime. So I don't count that one because everybody has Amazon. But if we don't count Amazon, I think Disney Plus. And then I would go, not Paramount, HBO Max. And then I would go, you know, I never use Hulu. I watched the monkey one that you did, told me about, but I didn't watch anything. They have all the shitty movies. I'd rather keep Netflix than Hulu. And Paramount Plus, if we weren't reviewing the shit on there, I would not have it.
Shutter TV.
Anyway. Oh, I have a Shutter TV. Let me say, that one's up there. Though once you go through all the movies, you're like, okay, let's get some more. And they're slow to add. Adam, do you watch G4 TV on Twitch? Also, did you know that in 40K, the Tao made the Chaos God, made a Chaos God? No cap. I looked it up. It doesn't have a name, but it's listed. No. The Tao made a Chaos God. No.
What a brain.
No. The closest I think somebody has come to Chaos God might have been twice in the lore, which was Be'lakor, who, wanted to become a Chaos God himself. He had the blessing of all the gods, but then they threw him down. Another one could potentially be the Skaven, and you can kind of count that as the fifth god. That actually is almost canonical because their old world board game, the expansion, had the horned rat, which kind of counted as a fifth Chaos God. Anyways, Omari Young, I don't remember that for the Tao. Omari Young, hey guys, Angry Joe, your Street Fighter game is beyond impressive. Sometimes I revisit the unboxing video and adore how proud and excited you were. Thank you so much. I can only imagine how good it must have felt to something like that as part of your legacy. My question is, how's the game doing? It's doing good. I mean, I wish that when we had printed it, there was a few errors on some of the things that I wish. So I would like to do a second edition. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes there, and I hope to have an update for you guys later on. But it's, it's something that I'll always be proud of because we wanted to blow that out of the water with those miniatures. And when people get their hands on it or they buy it, they're like, whoa, okay. Even if I don't like the game, I'll just keep these miniatures. These are fucking amazing. So I made literally the best miniatures in the fucking market. The best pre-painted miniatures in the market right now is my pre-painted miniatures. So, anyways, Star Trek Maniac, is there a reason why you changed the format of your video game reviews from a presentation to a sit-down discussion? Is there a reason why I changed it? No, I didn't change it. I prefer the old format. I'm still looking for an old school emulator console. Any suggestions? No, I don't do any old school emulators. I haven't changed the format. I do both formats. And the reason for both formats is I'm in my 12th, 13th year. And sometimes I want to include somebody else with me. It kind of gets boring standing there on my own. And so if me and Alex and Joe go through an entire game together, and we're falling behind on our work, and we would either do an angry review discussion or no review at all, we're going to do the angry review discussion. It's just a little easier style for us to sit down and talk about what we thought about the game and while simultaneously doing our normal reviews. So if you are under the impression that we're going to do sit-downs from here on, that's not what we're doing. We're still doing angry reviews. We're also doing sit-downs. Maybe when I retire, I don't know, in 20, 30 years, I'll do sit-downs for every single one, but that's not the case right now. Audio Dragon, would you guys ever want to work out of an office or studio before working from home? I like working from home. There's less overhead. I don't have to pay, $2,000, $3,000 a month just to, drive somewhere else. So, I'm good. Yeah. Can y'all see us? Is the internet going down again?
Good.
Okay, well, Well, guys, that's it for this one. We're going to have to keep this one short. Let me see if I can get a few more of these. I want to give credit to some donations, but because the thing was buffering, it seems to have lost a lot of them. Menanmate, Hand of Tire, Colton LaFrance, I appreciate you. Streamline Funny, No One But Nobody. And fuck. They all disappeared. Oh, here we go. Emblemed Fate, Yazzling Tooth, Fry Minis, Anthony S. Oh, maybe I'm going through the other ones or you're doing it again. Carito, Batman the Dark Knight, Axeman Attorney at Law, Music's a Weapon, King of Mexicans, Force Demodo, Emmanuel, Dallas. Thank you guys so much. If we missed you, please come next month, and we will do another one of these. Sorry for the internet in this area right now, but I wonder how that's going to affect the actual video when you watch it in the VOD. If it's just and then 3 hours later, it's us talking. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. Do you guys watch the NBA? These two do. I don't.
Lakers suck.
he's a Lakers fan. I don't think he has a team, but okay. Okay,
Yeah.
bye. Come next month. Bye-bye.